as always, here from Shameless Strength Academy, and in today's episode of Fix It Monday, we're talking about how to achieve the neutral position in your lower back, lumbar spine, and how to tuck your hips under. So, before we're gonna go into hows, we gotta learn the whys. So I have two drawings here, Picasso, or even better. So this is the picture of what I call the canister or the neutral spine, and this is excessive arching in your lower back. So with your diaphragm and your pelvic floor sort of lined up one under the other one. That gives you an opportunity to engage your core muscles, and when you utilize the bracing core to really increase the intra-abdominal pressure inside of your sort of stomach, and it helps you to stabilize and protect your lower back better. When you in an excessive arching position, which I usually call Beyonce posture, or like super here, when you puff your chest up, push your hips back, just like I'm standing right now, what happens is your diaphragm and your rib cage sort of facing up in this position, and your pelvic floor is, and your hip bones looking down. As you can see, there is such a bigger sort of distance between the hip bones and the rib cage, and that is not letting you to engage your core muscles. Therefore, when you're trying to do and use the bracing, really do a whole lot here. Because when you're here, I'm trying to breathe, but I can't utilize the full potential of the muscles here. So today I'm gonna show you how to achieve that and how to learn really how to feel whenever you are in extension based pattern, or when you actually getting into neutral spine. So for this one, you will need a fairly heavy resistance band. So this is 1/8 of an inch, but you can use an inch or maybe 3/4 will be pretty much okay. So what you will do here is you will sit down on a bench or something like that, and you will loop one end of the band. Be careful so it doesn't snap at you. Kind of sort of maybe hold it even, right? Just like so. And what you're gonna do, you just gotta make sure, there you go, that's better. Try to bring the other end onto the opposite knee. Here we go. All right. So what's happening right now? The band is, I'm utilizing the band as an external cue. It's pushing my back into extension, right? I'm sort of forcing. So that's what you're gonna get. From here, what you're trying to do is push the band as far back with your lower back as you possibly can. Right now, I have the neutral position. My ribcage and my pelvic floor are lined up. I have that canister posture, and my abs are working, especially the lower abdominals. I'm also squeezing my toes just a little bit to maintain that position. So from here, you could do either a few things. You could do either just keep breathing, sit in this position, and think about breathing into your stomach and into the band right here. Or you could do a few reps with breathing. So it looks like this. You're taking a deep breath in here. But I usually prefer the first one. When you're breathing and focusing on pulling your ribcage down, you can engage your core muscles even more. And that's it. There you have it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you found it really helpful. If you do, give it a thumbs up.